You ever heard a city scream, not with voices, but from the sky? Last night, Kyiv was blasted with one of the deadliest drone and missile waves we've seen in years. Explosions ripped through homes. Flames swallowed high-rises. Power lines shattered. Entire neighborhoods vanished in darkness. And still, even amid the collapse, the fire, the blackout, one question burned louder than all the explosions combined. Will Ukraine break? Tonight, we dig deep. Who unleashed this horror, who paid with their lives, and why this strike could be the spark that changes everything in this war. At 2 a.m, Kyiv's air raid sirens cut through sleep like a scream. The sky lit red. Drone formations. Missile trails. In one brutal push, the capital's heart was hit. Energy plants, dense apartment blocks, civilian zones, all struck at once. Buildings collapsed. Fires tore through floors. Families ran, children cried, smoke filled hallways. Rescue crews charged into flames even as more drones buzzed overhead. By dawn, the toll, dozens dead, many more injured, hundreds displaced. Half the city plunged into darkness. No force of nature, this was a calculated act of terror. On paper, the plan was cruelly basic: black out a city, freeze the people, crush willpower. Over 500,000 homes lost electricity. Winter looms. Cold nights will come. The stress, fear, hunger, pressure mounting from every angle. Civilians, from babies to the elderly, caught in a war they didn't start. But here's what Russia miscalculated: fear doesn't break Ukraine. Brutality didn't force surrender, it sparked defiance. As buildings smoldered and alarms still blared, Kyiv didn't collapse. It rose. Neighbors became rescuers. Strangers carried the wounded out of rubble. Volunteers flooded with blankets, food, water. Firefighters stormed burning towers. Engineers scrambled to reroute power. Medical teams raced to treat survivors. Shelters opened. Aid poured in. International outrage erupted. Allies rushed supplies. And through it all, Ukraine's message stayed loud and clear: you break cities, we rebuild spirits. This wasn't just a strike on buildings. It was a strike on will. On identity. On hope. If Kyiv fell, it wasn't just a city lost, it was a message: fear wins. But Kyiv stood. It stood not just for itself, but for every oppressed place around the world. Because when a city survives terror, rises from ashes, and shows the world its scars with pride, that's more powerful than any bomb. So tonight, remember the buildings that burned. Respect the lives lost. But don't mourn in silence. Speak. Share. Stand with those who rise. Kyiv didn't fall. Ukraine didn't fold. Their spirit didn't break. Their courage became louder than the missiles. If you want more on what happens next, rebuilding stories, personal heroism, global reactions, hit subscribe, share this with your world, and stay watching. Because the next chapter isn't written yet. And the world is still watching.